And sadly, the chairman of Anambra State Disability Rights Commission, Barrister Ezewuzie, has described his late elder brother, Sir Francis Ezewuzie, as a father figure who stood for truth and lived a life worth of emulation. Late Ezewuzie, a native of Opo Village, Ekwulobia in Agodi local government area, died at the age of 66 in an auto crash and was a Knight of St. Mulimba. Correspondent Emmanuel Chibata reports.
The burial ceremony of the deceased began with a mass at St. Anthony's Catholic Church, Ekwulobia, with Bishop of Ekwulobia Diocese, Peter Cardinal Opaleke, represented by the Chancellor of the Diocese, Reverend Father Lawrence Wankwo, as the officiating minister. Cardinal Opaleke said the deceased touched lives and motivated people, consoling the family to bear the loss as all must die at appointed time.
Well, let us say from inquiries, I think he lived a very good life, and then he touched people's lives. He was very relational, engaging people, trying to encourage, motivating people in their different walks of life. And our prayer is, just as we also had in the reading today, that Jesus is the resurrection and life, that when at the appointed time for each one of us, we may find that eternal life with God, we may dwell with Him in eternal light.
The deceased younger brother, Barrister Ezewuzie, said he missed him so much, revealing that the deceased took care of him and stood as his father when they lost their parents at a very tender age. He described his late brother as a role model and a great man.
This, my brother, was like a father to us. Not just a father, but a role model to the siblings. A great man in the church, a third-degree Knight of St. Mulimba.
The children of the deceased, Mr. Chukwuemeka Ezewuzie and Mrs. Chidinma Ofia, said their father was a source of inspiration and described him as a peacemaker and man of truth.
He's a man that everybody loves because of the way he sees the things of this life. His hospitality, he accommodates people. It's only God who is in heaven that can give me the courage and the zeal to pick up where he stopped.
For the Grand Knight of Ekwulobia of the Sub-Council, Sir John Omaliko, Sir Ezewuzie was a faithful member and a strong pillar in church development.
I see him as a man who lives a virtuous life. The advice is that, as I have said earlier, let them toe the path of their father. If they took that path and anchored their faith in God, the sky is the limit for them.
Interment, condolences from friends and families featured at the event. From Ekwulobia, Emmanuel Chibata